Today, the FDA granted emergency use approval for an experimental drug that lifted hopes across the country earlier this week on news the drug shortened recovery times for the severely ill with coronavirus. But despite success stories, some key questions about remdesivir are still unanswered, and some health experts are prescribing a reality check. It's where our reporting begins tonight. Here's Stephanie Gosk.
Tonight, the most promising treatment so far for COVID-19 getting a green light. The FDA issuing an emergency use order for remdesivir.
We're going to be having some really incredible results.
There are patients out there that can benefit from this medicine today that are hospitalized, and we don't want any time to waste for that.
According to the CEO, Gilead ramped up production from 5,000 courses to 100,000 and will have produced millions by year's end. The push energized by COVID patients like Brian Edwards.
He was at death's door. He was not breathing at all. He couldn't move.
Tammy Edwards, a nurse recovering from COVID herself,
I miss you,
could only FaceTime with her husband at his worst. Then he started taking remdesivir.
That has really seemed to be the key to him coming around.
The early results of the NIH-controlled trial showed that patients who took remdesivir improved 31% faster than those taking a placebo. But the full study has not been published, and today's emergency use order is not the same as official approval from the FDA.
Doctor, do we run the risk in a climate that we're in right now with so many people clamoring for something, pushing a drug out into the public before it's ready to be used?
We do take that risk. And I do think we have to avoid this problem of irrational exuberance. Take a deep breath.
Dr. Steven Nissen designs and carries out trials at Cleveland Clinic. He says there are two big outstanding questions about remdesivir. Does it improve a patient's chance of surviving COVID-19? And also, does taking remdesivir do any harm?
You have to study enough people for long enough in a rigorous way to actually have a full understanding of the effects of the drug.
Edwards says she understands the concerns, but in Brian's case, they were running out of time.
It's better to just do it and see, and because otherwise there's no hope.
The urgent need to do something is there. Today, the FDA gave doctors a new weapon. Stephanie Gosk, NBC News, New York.